Hey everyone, Val here, and it is time for another monthly cooking collab. And this month's collab is hosted by Kayla over at Kayla's Life, and I will put a link to her channel and everybody else who's going to be participating in this collab in the description box below. So I want to thank Kayla for inviting me to be part of this collab, and I am looking forward to seeing all of the recipes that everybody else will be having this month on our monthly Cook With Us collab. So this month is called May I Come Over for Brunch? So my recipe is going to be Mexican eggs. Why not? So let me show you what I'm going to be putting in my eggs. And I'm going to start with some sausage because we all love sausage. So the sausage is going to be one of the things in the eggs, and I have Vermont maple sausage. I'm probably going to use 4 of these patties and put the other 4 in the freezer. I'm going to be using some Mexican style cheese. I'm going to be using salt and pepper. I have an onion. I'm going to cut part of an onion. I have a jalapeno pepper and a little piece of yellow pepper that I'm going to use. I have some yellow pepper left over. So I'm going to throw some pepper in there. A little bit of chili powder and 5 eggs. So I may even do 6 eggs. I'll probably do 6 eggs. And I have some Mexican wraps. I'm going to stuff the egg mixture into the wraps, and we can add a little sour cream or salsa onto that if you want to add that onto it. I'll probably add a little sour cream, at least on mine. But let's get started. I'm going to start by cutting up my onions and my peppers and getting my eggs mixed up, and then we'll go over to the stove and start cooking up the sausage and the peppers and stuff. So let's get started. Okay, Steve's going out to wash the car. I'm going to finish this brunch so we can have our brunch outside. I'm going to be starting with this Tang stir-fry oil. This is infused with garlic and onion. This recipe did call for a little bit of garlic, but I'm not going to put garlic in our eggs, but I'll put a hint of garlic in the sauce to saute my onions and my peppers. So I'm going to aim you down at the pan and let's get started. Okay, I'm just going to put some stir-fry oil in there and turn my burner on. Get my pan heated up just a little bit. And that's just, this comes out slow. That's enough to get started with our onions and our peppers. Now I have cut up the onions and the peppers in this bowl, and I have my eggs cracked in this bowl. So we're going to get ready to get this started. I'm going to dump these in the pan. And just let them saute up a little bit. As I'm letting the pan start sauteing here, and I've got it on a medium heat, I'm going to take my eggs and just whisk those up just a little bit. I'm trying to break my yolks up here. This is where I'm going to add a little bit of my cracked pepper. And I don't use a whole lot of salt and pepper. A little bit of salt here. Crack my salt into there. I'm going to put a little bit of chili powder in there. Just a touch, because the jalapenos will have some heat also. Now if you want to add more, you can. Just as hot and spicy as you want the eggs. Or if you want more pepper or more salt, just make them how you want to make them. Alright, I may just put another dash of the chili powder in there. Alright, and I'm going to set that aside. are sauteing up nicely. I just want to give them a little bit more time. Oh, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Just to start to get them translucent, start to get them cooked up a little bit. And then I'm going to add my sausage. Alright, this is browning up nicely. I'm going to go ahead and add my 4 sausage patties into the pot. I'm just going to cut them up. It's looking pretty good. I just want my sausage cooked all the way through. And we're about halfway there, I think. I hope all the mothers out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. My day was nice. I went to church this morning. This is actually Mother's Day. I'm cooking this. Went grocery shopping, and I'm going to go out and work in the yard a little bit. I want to get my garden planted today and see what else I can get done. I am going to get online with my mom, who's 90 years old. I will get online with her this afternoon and spend a little bit of time with her, because she lives in New York. It's about a 10-hour drive from where I live, so I'm not able to go see her today, but I do want to spend some time with her. I hope y'all have spent time with your mothers or loved ones today and had a wonderful day. Let me finish cooking this up. We'll be right back to add in the eggs, because we're almost there. Alright, well, look how nice and pretty browned up all of that is, and that's wonderful just by itself. But we're going to add our 6 scrambled up eggs to it. Now, if you wanted to put this in a pan and stick it in the oven like this, you could do that for sure. If you wanted to add a little more spices to this, you could do that. I do have a little taco seasoning. And you know, cooking is not all about following the recipe. Sometimes it's about adding what you like. And this is a Mexican egg bake. So I'm going to add some more Mexican spices to it, just because that's how I roll. And I like to do my own thing. I know some people say, well, what's the recipe? Well, I'm inspiring you. I'm trying to inspire you to try something different. And this is what I'm doing. Is there a recipe? No. There's a recipe that inspired me. But this is just what I'm doing. I'm going to add some Mexican spices, which it is a Mexican taco bake. Now, if you wanted to add tomatoes to this, or salsa to this, hey, this would be a perfect time to add all of that too, or maybe once the egg's a little more cooked. I would not be opposed to adding some tomatoes into this. I don't know that Steve would favor that too much. I know he likes the sausage and the eggs. The spices, this is the first time I've tried putting Mexican spices in there for him. We'll see how he likes that. But I think this will turn out just fine. Now I do like my eggs nice and cooked, so we're gonna let them cook just a minute. And I'm just gently flipping them so they get turned in there good. I don't want them dried out either, but I don't want them raw. The sausage and the peppers and onions are already cooked. How is that looking? That's looking pretty good. What do y'all think? That looks pretty good. Like I said, you can bake this or put it in a slow cooker, and it would be wonderful. Just let the eggs cook up. This is how I'm doing it because we have a lot we want to get done today. I'm going to take my Mexican cheese blend here, and I'm going to sprinkle it onto the eggs to let it melt. I'm going to give it a generous portion of that. All right. All right. So we like our cheese. I'm turning the fire off now because these eggs are cooked. I don't want them to continue cooking. I just want the cheese to melt. So there it is. And let me put together our Mexican wraps. Alright, so I'm using these little wraps. You find them in the store and with the tacos and stuff. And I have my sour cream here, which I'm just going to put my sour cream into the shell. I'm putting it like going up like I'm buttering the shell with the sour cream. You can toast these a little bit if you want in the microwave. I'm just going to keep them the way they are. I'm going to do 2 for myself and 2 for Steve. This way, if you put the sour cream on the top, then it won't be distributed in with the eggs. So this way, it'll be distributed in with the eggs. And then I have my egg mixture over here. There we go. I'll put some of the egg mixture into each of the cups. Doesn't that look good? Oh my. There we have it. That looks wonderful. Now if you wanted to top this with a little salsa or some more sour cream or whatever your heart desires, you can do that. Oop, I missed it. Probably going to be enough here to do 5 of these. I cooked a little bit more eggs than we needed, but that's okay. Steve will probably eat the extras. I'd rather have too much than not enough when I'm cooking. Alright, I'm going to take these outside and we're going to sit outside and give these a try and we'll see how Steve likes them. Steve has taken a break from washing the car to try his Mexican inspired breakfast here. I want to again thank Kayla for inviting me to this collab, and please check out everybody in the description box below so that you can see what they created for brunch. This is our brunch today, so we'll give it a try.
It's good, dear. I like it.
Can you taste any Mexican flavors in there?
Yeah, a little bit. Tell us what's in it.
Well, they know what's in it because they watch me make it. It's got some peppers and some onions, one of the jalapenos. It has sausage, Mexican spices,
Eggs.
and sour cream. I think it's a winner. This is a great way to serve things in these little pouches. So if you haven't tried these, go to the store and try these little pouches. They're wonderful for anything. I mean, we can do some lunch stuff with them, like tuna salad or chicken salad or anything like that. But these work really well for wraps. Instead of using a wrap, you could use one of these little pouches. It holds a lot.
So this looks like it's something you can make on the griddle.
I definitely could do this on the Blackstone outside. The spice, I didn't put a lot of spice in this where it's overpowering. I think it tastes good.
Yeah, tastes good. Could put a little more in it.
A little more spice. Yeah. I wasn't sure because I've never tried this recipe before, or this idea from the recipe. But I do think maybe a little bit more Mexican spice in it. It probably wouldn't have hurt it at all.
Nope.
All right. We're going to finish eating. I want to thank everybody for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Check out everybody else who's doing a recipe in the collab. And we'll catch you on the next video, in the next collab, whatever it is that we're doing. Be on the lookout in my channel because we're going on a cruise really soon. So
And if you're in the area, come join us for brunch or dinner.
that's right. Just let us know so we can cook for you. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Bye now. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you're going to try these. They're wonderful.